Howdy guys, just wanted to check in and give you a bit of a heads up on an upcoming event that we've got coming up this Saturday. It's called the Mount Lofty Grand Traverse, which is a 100k ride that we're doing. So set up by a local guy who runs a local mountain bike business. So it's not anything competitive, it's just an event where whoever wants to ride can ride, and it's just a social thing. So it'll be really cool to try and test the body out with that. I think we've got at least 30 odd people, might even be up towards 50 to 60 people doing it. So it'll be awesome for Adelaide to have that from a distance mountain bike side of things. Just wanted to give you a bit of a quick look over the bike and how I've tweaked a few things on the hardtail, and also the pack, and having a bit of a look in terms of what I'll be doing in terms of nutrition and those sorts of things as well, to hopefully get me through the ride. So hopefully this helps. Please sing out as well if you've got any questions about any of the bits and pieces I'm talking about in the video, and yeah, hopefully it helps. Cheers. So here's the beast all ready for Saturday. As you can see, compared to last time when I had it, this fork wasn't on there. So it's a pike. I managed to pick it up really cheap. It's the RCT3 model. And then I've put the Debonair air spring in it as well. Chucked an extra token in it for the weekend to stiffen it up a little bit as well. Really plush and just brings the bike alive, and has actually dropped about half a kilo in weight off of it as well. So in terms of setup and all those sorts of things, just got the trail pedals on there, Ardent Race on the back, and knobby Nick on the front. So a little bit of grip up front still, which is good. Willing to kind of forgo a bit of extra rolling resistance at the front for a bit of grip to make it a bit more fun. Got the rescue kit here. Hopefully I don't need that, but a couple of CO2s. Just a handy thing to note as well, any people with 29ers out there, make sure you get a big CO2, a 25 gram. Small ones won't blow it up. Got the spare pump as well, just in case. Hopefully again don't need that, but minimal weight to carry. A couple of water bottles. This wrap and grip in the back, because on a hardtail it just wants to always fly out. So, and then on the front, this stops it from flying out too easy. Bit of comfort with the dropper post as well, which will be handy. So that's on the bike as you see it there. If you get rid of the water bottles and the enduro strap, it's about 12.5 kilo. So it's on the light side, but definitely made a bit heavier with a couple of those other things. Then in terms of things that I've got, so this is a lunchtime pack, if you like. So if we can get the bloody thing open, let's have a look what we got in here. So we've got a bit of coconut water, a few sugars there, heap of bars there as well. So they're really to replenish the pack. And then a couple of tunas, get a bit of protein in early. And then I've got a few bits and pieces still to go. So I've got another tuna to go in there, banana, peanut butter sandwich, cold brew coffee, which I'm going to be craving by then, and a couple of water casks as well. So pretty lucky. We've got a mate whose wife's going to come along and meet us sort of halfway and help us with lunch. And then in terms of what I've got carrying, so this is the stuff that I'll be carrying in my pocket. So a couple of bars, which are really easy. The plug kit, and you can see the spare chain link in there as well. Multi-tool, but also space to pop keys and credit card and cash and stuff in there as well. These cases are awesome. If you do come off, at least you're not going to end up copping one of those reamers or something like that in the leg. In terms of water storage, I've got the big Camelback, so a 3 litre Camelback, and inside of that, pack wise, just in case there's any snakes about on Saturday, a couple of spare CO2s,
some headphones in there as well if I do get separated from mates or whatever. At least I can whack some tunes in. Spare plastic bag just for the phone if there is any water about. And then in here, got a few other goodies, so a few figs and nuts and that sort of stuff. Keep the protein up and carbs up if I need the high intensity stuff. A few magnesium tablets in here as well. And then some spare salt too. Always make sure I've got salt just in case. To help with the cramps, just whack it straight in and relieves the cramps almost straight away. And then I got my own sort of hydration pack, so it's a mixture of potassium, sodium in there from electrolytes. Super cheap way to do it. And then this one here is a sugar electrolyte mix as well. So got some dextrose powder, which is just the Cooper's brewing sugar. So 100% glucose, and then the electrolytes in there as well, salt, potassium, and the dextrose. So on the bike, or in there, I've got enough for another, basically a bottle for every 9 hours, plus the Camelback as well. So I've got plenty of supplies and backups, and then they'll be filled up, one with the dextrose and then one with the electrolyte only, and then a few spare bars again as well, so they can have them on the way. Again, normally try and have 1 bar each hour or so if I can, so a bar and at least a water bottle every hour. And then got some spare water along the way, obviously in the Camelback, that's just going to be water by itself, and then a couple of spare bars as well to pick up at lunchtime. So yeah, hopefully it all goes well, everything holds up mechanical wise, and might try and do a bit of a vlog if I can, and won't be with the GoPro though, it'll just be with the phone I think, so hopefully the battery holds out. But yeah, looking forward to it.